Alright, we're live. G'day everyone, welcome back. Sorry I was late. Alright, we should be good now. What a knock from Travis Head, Cameron Green, and Mitch Marsh today. Just self-promote the stream. In the air. Not quite. So, Australia. There we go. We will make sure we're live. Sorry. Yep. So we are live. And Mike is working. We'll win this game, but at the cost of the series, unfortunately. Obviously not winning the second game. As Bavuma is going to get 4. And Cameron Green was the one who got that boundary. I'm going to watch CPL and that's pretty much it. Maybe some Asia Cup, but not a lot on. Very close. There we go. So, have a look at this. 118 and 50. As it goes, Marsh tries to get out of the way, but it didn't snick, so. Oh! No right to be 4, and it will be. 25. They may have won the series, but I don't think they'll win this one. I'll stream 30 overs if this goes for that long. I've just decided to start later today. Abbott. He's only there because Lance Morris has been ruled out. really hope we can get some more wickets. It's going to be 4. Unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe because it's the circumstances, but and them needing a lot of runs. But Sean Abbott's been really bad this series. No, well, the T20s as well. He wasn't good in the second game. That's why he was dropped. So he's clearly not in Australia's best interest, I don't think. Alice is unable to do anything. Yeah, nice spin bowl. Xavier Bartlett, who has absolutely dominated in his ODI career, took some more on Friday. He is back into the attack. 9 off 11 off his 2. Very good length there from the X-Man. And it's going to be a dot ball. Nervous about this game? I wouldn't be nervous about the game, mate. There you go. Look at that graphic I've done. 250. Yeah, I was at the game. Spin ball. 250 runs without a wicket for the Aussies. That was a great opening stance from Head and Marsh. In the air, another wicket. Goes straight to Cooper Connolly. And Xavier Bartlett's one-day international career keeps on getting better as Ryan Rickleton departs. How good is Xavier Bartlett in this form of the game? He dominated in the West Indies series earlier last year. And he's done well in this series so far as Rickleton goes. South Africa 2 for 31 in a lot of trouble. And Ryan Rickleton won't be there to try and help them. His one-day international career has been top class. First time in history of the game that for Australia that we've got 3 players who have hit centuries in a single innings in ODI. So Xavier Bartlett gets another wicket for the Aussies. And let's look at his statistics in ODIs. He's played 3 games and he's got 4 games and he's got 11 wickets. Yeah, exactly right, spin bowl. There's no need to be nervous. May as well just go out there and win this and make sure it's not a clean sweep. .401 of 274. Australia should win. And I'll tell you what a first innings there from the Aussies. Second highest total in ODI history for Australia. Cameron Green gets the second fastest century in ODI history to Glenn Maxwell against the Netherlands. And what a big opening stance. The highest opening stance in ODI history for an Australian. So plenty of records broken here at Mackay. Even though we've lost the series, unfortunately. But we've gone out and we're going to hopefully make sure that it doesn't last for much longer. That we're not a clean swept. So 2 wickets already down so far. And today there's only been 4 wickets. So there's only been 4 wickets today, and South Africa couldn't get wickets really at all. And Cameron Green absolutely dominated as well at the end there. Bartlett. And they get a single. $33. Bavuma's not going to be able to do what he did last time that he played in that first ODI. He's not going to be able to do that little anchor innings. It's not going to happen. There's Bartlett. Carey. I think that was Carey who threw that to Inglis. But what an elite start it has been tonight for the Australians here in the second innings. 2 wickets already fallen. I don't think this will go to 30 overs. The way that's going. It's going to be a very difficult chase if South Africa are to win and clean sweep. Although, unfortunately, we've lost the series, we're going to make sure we get at least a win here, I think. As Bavuma's not going to be able to run there. It's going to be a dot ball. 5 overs down, 2 for 34. Pressure is on South Africa. They need 398 runs from 270. I don't think they'll do it. Here we go. Sean Abbott back, who's got a wicket, but obviously no Hazelwood today. Not going to run. There, great delivery from Sean Abbott. 8 more wickets for victory for the Australians. Already 2 gone. And I think they'll get it done by the 30th. So I'll wrap my stream up at 30 overs, but I don't think it will get to that stage. I'm very confident the Aussies will knock them off before that. $398 from 269. Sean Abbott, another dot ball here in Mackay with 4 to go in the over, sorry. Sean Abbott flicked away, but it goes straight to the man who's had a great day with the bat, Travis Head, and they'll get 135. Now, three runs. What is Orly? Ravuma on 15. Ravuma gets 4. They probably want to end the regular season off with a bang. Although I think there's a game on next week because of some cyclone earlier in the year. Tommy. Sean Abbott. Oh, another wicket. Sean Abbott gets Bavuma. And that's 3 wickets. We've already got more wickets than South Africa. Sean Abbott gets his 2nd wicket. And that's the captain, Bavuma, gone on 19. That's the end of his day. Australia have South Africa on 3 for 39. And the way that it's going, Tommy, you'll be able to watch the Hawks game at this rate because this one will be done very soon, I reckon, the way it's going. And the bowlers are doing their job quite well. It's the end of Temba Bavuma, who departs on 19 off 10. I think it was... I don't think it was all cancelled. I think... Gold Coast Essendon got delayed. So did Brisbane Geelong. But Brisbane Geelong played again because it fit their buys, like the buy round, but Gold Coast Essendon didn't have the buys to help them out, so that they couldn't have the same bye week together. So that's why they've moved it. But yeah, you can definitely watch the AFL at the rate that this is going because Australia are all over South Africa. I mean, yeah, but it was relocated, if you know what I mean, Phil. It was relocated, and this one was unable to be moved. It threw everything out. Tristan Stubbs into the attack, but this game is well and truly done. Australia all over them, which is good to see. I was hoping to stream the 2nd innings because it would be closer, but I missed the best innings of the series, stream-wise. I of course watched it, but I was thinking maybe a Sunday night would have done well, but this game is well and truly... I go for the Storm, and yeah, I do go the NRL. Hopeful dreamer. I went on Friday. I'm going again on Friday. NRL ball there, right there, that one. I love the NRL. Storm have locked in a top 2 spot. This will be an early night. Yeah, absolutely. I thought that this would be a really good Sunday night stream to do, but nah, not the way that this is going. This game will be done before 8 o'clock, the way that it's rocking. Xavier Bartlett and Sean Abbott have destroyed South Africa's top order. Xavier Bartlett will be back onto the attack. Xavier Bartlett's enjoyed his one-day international career at the moment. 11 wickets in 4 games so far, which is just ridiculous. Looking to make it 12. He's got perfect length, Xavier Bartlett. He needs to be in the one-day side a lot more than he is. Absolutely should have been in the Champions Trophy team and going forward in bilaterals if the big 3, Stark, Cummins and Hazelwood, can't play. Bartlett has to be one of them playing. Let's look at Snicko, nowhere near. Yeah, I'll be working on my script, which I'm a little bit behind on, but the video will be out at least 48 hours after the series. Probably, I've got some TAFE work I need to do, but at the end of the day, much rather do this. So I'll get in trouble, but whatever. Cricket for life. Bartlett. Dot ball. Required run rate is 8.97. 393 from 262. Minus didn't bat, which meant he got a total of 2 runs in this series. It's a sellout. I don't know the capacity, but it's a sellout. Every game in this series has been a sellout, and same with the T20 series, which we were successful in, and you can check that video out now. It's on the channel. As Xavier Bartlett steams into Desori. I should have gone. Well, I went to Darwin, so as that's gone from 4, it's quite expensive to get to Cairns from Darwin and then Mackay, so I considered it, but end of the day, I'm happy with just the T20s that I attended. Darwin was a great time. I recommend going. that was a single, but it was edged. Bartlett's bowling really well. You can, crick lover. That's true. Bartlett to Stubbs. And another dot ball. One to go in the over. 3 wickets down so far. 344. Yeah, it's terrible. Last ball of the over. 7 more wickets for victory for the Aussies. And you assume it will be done sooner rather than later the way that we're going. They don't run in the end. 7 overs down, 3 for 44. It's not. Melbourne's a lot better than Sydney. Sydney's a shithole in my opinion. 7 overs down, 3 for 44. Sean Abbott back in. No, I hate Sydney. It's a shithole. And I went last year and I'll probably go again this year the way Storm are going because I've got grand final tickets. I'll be probably back there the way that we're going. Abbott. Shorter. Yeah, and I went to the NRL grand final and the overall the locals are not very nice people, especially Penrith. After that game, they were nasty. They were just rude people. You just want to tell them to fuck off and yeah. I drove 4 runs for Dazori. I really hope that we can get some spin in soon and off them. Seven wickets for victory for us. Abbott. It's going to be a single there. 3 for 49 now. Two to go in the over. Looking to get a wicket nice and early. Another one. Make it 4. Abbott. Sean Abbott to Stubbs. And no run. We hired a car. 1 to go in the over. Abbott. And it goes to Alex Carey. 3 for 50 at the end of the 8th over. Well, I didn't go by myself. Hopeful dreamer. I went with my parents. Bartlett. $382 off $252. Oh, what a catch! Sean Abbott continues. What a day he's having at the moment. Another wicket for the Aussies. It goes straight to Sean Abbott. He's a magnet out there. And he's attracting wickets at the moment today as he's involved in his third wicket. It's Tristan Stubbs who departs. And what a beautiful catch. He's got 2 wickets himself and a catch. And that's the end of Stubbs' day. 4 for 50. And Xavier Bartlett gets his 11th ODI wicket in just 4 games. Ridiculous, as he's enjoying this form of the game a lot. Six more to go until we win. The bowler's having a field day here today. And we should get at least a win here. Does a little Spider-Man celebration as well, Sean Abbott. And in comes Brevis, who has struggled in the ODIs. Did well in the T20s, obviously. But the ODIs, he has not been the same. Yeah, exactly right, Phil. I can clock off early from work, I reckon. The crowd would be happy. They wouldn't care if this finishes early. They've seen what they've needed to see. They've seen history. They've seen 3 centuries. So, I don't think the crowd would care at all. People have left now already. They know the game's done. So some of them left. It looked more crowded earlier. So, most wickets for Australia in the first 4 ODIs. Xavier Bartlett's on that list with 12. Actually, not 11, 12. And he needs 3 more to be in charge of that and make history. Can he do it? Oh, close. Very close. And it's 4, but it shouldn't be a 4, but it is. It was a shocking shot. Very lucky to get away with that one. No, they'd have to do recovery and all that. They wouldn't be home by then. Have a beer. Be home by 9:30. Be good to be someone like Marnus today. Done nothing with the bat and Cooper Connolly and all that. Didn't have to bat and just fielding, and that's really it. This is on Foxtel, as you can see in one of the graphics that will come up earlier. That's the opening partnership. 250 runs. Watch the SA versus Australia series for the T20s out now on the channel. There you go. There's the graphic. It is on Fox Cricket on Foxtel. 2 more balls left of the over. Xavier Bartlett nearly halfway through his bowling tonight, and he's already got 2 wickets. Looking to get his 3rd with this delivery. Really good delivery. They do get 2 in the end. Yeah, true, Phil. Be shit if you had work on a Sunday, Phil, and you rock up now. 1 ball left of the over. Brevis has really struggled in this ODI series. He's done poorly in both. And there won't be 2 runs there. Ended the over 4 for 58. Another wicket in the over. So, 6 more wickets needed now for the Aussies. 9 overs down. Last one of the power play. Nathan Ellis into the attack. Good stop there from Nathan Ellis as he does a Superman fly there. It's a great stop in the field there from Nathan Ellis. Ellis. And they're going to get at least... Oh, maybe they do get... No, they'll just get 1. Ellis. Looking to get a wicket. Another good delivery. Xavier Bartlett obviously having a very successful night so far with the ball. Shorter delivery there from Nathan Ellis. 2 to go in the over. No wickets so far in this over. Ellis. Wide. In December, Phil. Nathan Ellis. And he'll get 4. Yeah, it's been a disappointing over so far. I reckon get some spin on. We really need. So, well, 10 overs down, 4 for 65. Power play complete, obviously. So far, so good. 4 wickets. Sean Abbott with 2. Bartlett with 2. And South Africa are in all sorts at the moment. It should be a good win here for the Aussies. As Bartlett's still continuing his spell. To Brevis. In the air. And that's 4. Four, unfortunately. I was hoping someone was there, but no. Oh, damn. So another boundary, this time a 6. And that's obliterated. Unfortunately, into the crowd. Bartlett needs to get something here. Hasn't been a great start to the over so far. 4 and a 6. And another 6. Unfortunately, another one. Bartlett to Brevis. And he'll get a single. Really bad over so far. Yeah, I agree, Phil. Let's just get this done nice and quick. Don't let this drag on, I don't think. And no run with one to go in the over. Need a wicket here. Finish it off. Just got to get him out. Yeah, bad over. 11 down, 4 for 82. Now, Nathan Ellis back in. I can get some spin. And just the single. I want them to wrap this up quickly. Like, I don't want them to bat for very long. It would just be annoying. Ellis. No run. So dot ball. Ellis again. Straight to the fielder there, Cooper Connolly. So another dot ball. Good over so far. Yeah, agreed, spin bowl. At least we go to New Zealand early October. For 3 T20s. Shot goes to the subfielder and Aaron Hardy, who overthrow it. So he's been absolutely horrid all tour, like not tour, all series, man. Not just this series, but also the T20. He did terrible. He's been absolutely horrible. Awful throw. Alice. Slow delivery. Good stuff. 1 to go in the over. Nathan Alice. Steaming down to Brevis. Slow ball. And they'll get 2 to end the over. 4 for 86. Hopefully we finish them off soon. Only 6 more to go. Adam Zampa into the attack. Here we go. Some spin. Looking to finish. It's going to be and it's just going to be a single. With a few. Oh, we just need some wickets. 191 wickets so far for him. In the air, and it will be 4. Unfortunately, game's gotten a little bit boring, I'd say. From an Australia point of view, we need some wickets, and I'm not a fan of them just letting them do what they please. And another boundary. Really hope this isn't going to drag out. End of the over. 4 for 103. Well, I don't know how much longer I want to do, to be honest. I don't want to do 30 overs today. I don't feel like it. Yeah, like I said, I'd do 30, but I don't particularly want to today. Yeah, they keep hitting boundaries. No offense, Tommy, but I don't really care about Kev's Magpies. I don't watch his stuff. Another 4. His streams aren't very good. Catch that! There we go. Another wicket. Cooper Connolly, finally. Finally. And it's Desorley who goes. No, I like Kev as a person. It's just his streams are just not good. Like, he needs to do a lot to fix it. Like, his streams with his phone there. Like the phone is, like, here. So, I don't want to be a fan. Like, I like Kev as a person. It's just, he needs to fix his streams. They're just not great. And I think he can fix it as well. He's got the potential to do it. He's a good person. I've met him more than once. He's a lovely guy. It's just, yeah, he's just got to fix the stream. But yeah, wicket here. So yeah, I don't want to sound like I don't like him or anything. It's just, yeah, he needs to fix that. Or maybe he has. I haven't watched it in a long time. So yeah. Yeah, I do agree, Tommy. But some of the stuff he says on other people's streams, he just can't be saying that. Like, he just can't be saying that. It's just not appropriate. But I'm sure he'll be able to. He'll get up on his feet. He'll be fine. I have respect for the guy. He just, yeah, hopefully he can change this layout. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Because I know certain people who. I know people watch my streams, and especially one person who I'm not going to name drop, but he hates me, and he stalks me pretty much. So I'm not going to talk anymore about that, but that individual knows that I don't respect them. But yeah, good wicket here. 5 down. Yeah, I do spin bowl. Or if I haven't, I think I've got it. I think it's just recurring. They just send me the bill and I pay it. Mulder comes in. Connolly, fresh off a wicket. Inglis was interested, but no one else was. But yeah, with Kev, unfortunately, I don't think he'll get an awful lot of views until he fixes the graphics or whatever, because it's hard to see the scores. But I'm sure he'll be able to fix it out. And yeah, good luck to him. Close. Not quite. A lot of people are streaming tonight as well. It's not just. I'm looking at Kev's stream now. I'll say hello. Is he? It's a lot better than what it was, but I can't see the score properly. Anyway, I said hello. G'day, Dockers lover. I think the camera on his stream is like reverted. Like it's the other way around, so I can't. It's good that he's got a tripod now, though. But anyway, good luck to him. Yeah, I'm going well, Dockers lover. Good delivery from Zamps. 5 to go until we win this game. First ball of the 14th over. I can check for you, Tommy. I'll check for you quickly now. Got the AFL app. Brisbane are losing by 10, so it's 4-14 Hawthorn's way. For those wondering, Zampa. Oh, this. Oh, jeez. Did you get bad on that? And in the rugby, the Cowboys beat the West Tigers. And Mitch Marsh says, let's have a look at that. I'll probably watch it after because there's sport on, so I'll watch it, but maybe I'd go on someone's stream. A J Tomo, perhaps. I think he's live. I have a lot of respect for that guy. J Tomo is a good bloke, and he's a good YouTuber, and he's a lovely guy. Met him a couple times at Gather Round. Always nice to have a chat with. I think there's bat on that. Is there bat on that or not? Where was Snicko? Yeah, well, I'll probably raid him, Tommy. I'll raid him after this stream if it's first. I didn't see Snicko on that. I think it's touched the bat, but I don't see any Snicko. Why didn't they show Snicko? That was poor. Where was this? I don't think it was out, but I didn't see any Snicko. I will raid Jay Tomo after this. So someone go into his chat and let him know. Zampa. If you could actually do that, Tommy, that would be a good. No, he's not, Phil. He's an AFL YouTuber and he's one of my friends. So I'll rate him because he's only got one viewer and he deserves more. But someone could let him know. Although our audiences are different, so maybe I don't. I don't know. Anyway, Connolly in the air. They're not going to get a run. Actually, come to think about it, because when I used to do AFL YouTube, I was worried that my streams, like subscribers, would be ruined with streams. Like if you get two sports mixed, maybe it's a bad idea. Connolly gets past the fielder. Oh, must be an internet problem then. Or maybe it's on your... Actually, it wouldn't be on your end because you're here. Hopefully he fixes it. Anyway, Brevis on 36. Yeah, fair enough. I probably won't rate him then in that case. If people aren't interested in AFL, then you can feel free to check out his channel, J Tomo. That's his name. But if you don't like AFL, then no need. 4 runs. No, it's not actually. Stopped by Xavier Bartlett. And it will be just the one. It was a powerful stroke there from Brevis, but fortunately there was someone there to stop it. And it looked like it would be a 4. And T20, that would definitely be a 4. No one would be back there. Connolly to Mulder. Marnus stops it. He hasn't done anything today. Obviously, he didn't get to bat. And I think maybe Marnus... I don't think Marnus should be playing ODI. He should be working on his test cricket. He's not up to international standard at the moment, unfortunately. He's a good cricketer. He's just out of form. I used to like AFL. I still watch it, but no... Yeah, exactly right, Phil. It's harder to like it when it's just not on free-to-air. If you're not obsessed with it. And I'm obsessed with cricket, so I'm happy to pay to watch cricket. I'm happy to pay for it. But for AFL, that would have been a run out as well. Lucky I've got Foxtel, which means AFL as well if I want to watch it. But I just don't really watch neutral AFL ever. I only watch North, so I probably won't watch any AFL until the grand final. Maybe a little bit tonight because there's nothing else on. End of the over, 5 for 110. Yeah, he should have didn't hold on to the ball. If he did, would have been the end of Brevis. Zampa's just going to concede the 1 run. Five more wickets until we win. Obviously, the series won't be won by us, but We'll definitely win this ODI. Only needing 5 more to win, and we dominated this game, but Brevis hits 6. He's not going to give up, but a lot will be needed from the South Africa tail to win this game, and I just don't see that happening. He's got the muscle to get it over. But he don't ever do crowd catches again. That guy was off by a mile. That's on TV as well. I'd be hiding from the cameras if I was that man. What's going on here? This security guard needs to run. Stop walking, mate. No, that was not a good look. If he can't run properly, how is he supposed to chase someone on the ground if they go on the ground? That guy's not going to stop anyone. He may be strong, whatever, but you're not chasing someone down looking like that. I'm sorry. If some random kid ran on the ground, I don't think that security guard's going to stop it. As that's another 6. No, no one ran onto the ground. I'm just saying the security guard is not fit in the kindest words. And it took him ages to get the ball on back onto the ground because he had to run and get it. And I'm just saying you're not outrunning anyone. Security guard, you got to be fast just in case someone runs on, but you're not stopping anyone looking like that and running like that. Looking like that, no, wrong term. Running like that, you're not stopping anyone. I could run onto the ground and not be chased down by him. Yeah, you got to be strong and fast if you're a security guard, I reckon, to stop that. And no run there. One delivery left of the over until it's over 17. I'll just do that one nice and early. And end the over. Not a great over, but we end on South Africa on 5 for 123. So, they're showing a bunch of sixes from the last over. There's still like 33 overs left. Hopefully we bowl them out. soon. Oh, he's out on 49. Brevis is out on 49. That's perfect. You don't get to celebrate your century. Don't hit it to Cameron Green there, champ. 6 down. Cooper Connolly gets another one. He gets his second. South Africa 6 down. Australia need 4 more wickets until they wrap this up. This is proper flogging. Too little, too late, but good finish. Yeah, I know. Could have done this in the second game, but anyway. In comes Bosch. So we're really into the tail now, which is good. We should get this game done soon. 49 runs. That's such a shitty. Another run there. A little bit of drama going on Discord. Some angry South African fans, which is funny, but you've already won the series, so don't bother arguing. It's Bosch on the 1. Connolly to Bosch. And he's going to get a single. I don't know what Zampa was doing there. Zampa's struggled in the field lately. Mulder is the key now for South Africa. He's really their last line. Obviously, Brevis going out there. Or Brevis, sorry. Going out in the previous over. He was key for them to somehow win. But he had to go, and that really is the end of this game, if it wasn't already dead. They have no excuse to be angry. Yeah, exactly right, Phil. And they're resting players as well. Like, they've won the series. You don't need to be mad. I think they're mad because they wanted to clean sweep us, and they didn't do it. So they're probably angry about that. But all in all, this series has been a disaster for Australia. Those first 2 games were still bad, despite this happening, which is great. But it's been a disaster, this series. Those first 2 games were completely unacceptable. And yeah, it starts with some players possibly. Yeah, Crick Lover, they wanted to sweep us and they didn't, so they're mad about it. So I just said, guys, relax. Guys, relax. You've won the series. Don't get mad, you know. But anyway, Alice, it goes to Cameron Green, who's been good in the field. as it's another dot ball. Nathan Ellis. Be good. The man on screen right now, Marnus Labuschagne, is in trouble. I don't think he should be playing one day international. He should be dropped. And he just throws his wicket away so often. It's just ridiculous. 2 runs in 2 games is not acceptable. And he didn't bat today, probably because they didn't want him to go out nice and quick. So I think Marnus needs to be dropped. Unfortunately. That was a weird shot. Goes to Bartlett and Carey throws it back to Inglis. They'll get 2 there, South Africa. But yeah, I think Marnus needs to finish. Well, not finish his career or anything, but needs to work on his one-day international stuff. Like, he needs to work on his one-day cricket through the one-day cup, and he needs to focus on his Sheffield Shield, as my broadcast is just lagged. What the hell is going on? Right now, there we go, it's fixed, but it was just Alex Carey frozen there. So do I, DL. I do miss the days where he was good. I do miss the day that those days when he was consistently hitting centuries, but no, not anymore. Alice. And unfortunately, Bosch hits it for 4. I reckon the pace, put the spin back on instead. Alice got his slower ball picked off, unfortunately. But yeah, I reckon get the spin back on. Spin was getting wickets. No run there. Yeah, exactly right. Crick lover. I don't usually eat on stream. It's an off-stream thing. My dinner's ready for off-stream. I'm not going to eat whatever I've got on stream. I don't think people want to watch you eat. So, yeah. That was not a great delivery. Too wide, that. End of the over. 6 for 134. I think a lot of people do hopeful dreamer, but he's got to go back to the Shield and one day cup. I don't want him to play for Australia this summer at all. Not even be in the squad. Don't even bother putting him in the squad. Force go, look, Marnus, if you want to play for Australia again, you need to work on this, and this in the Shield and One Day Cup. Or else we're not going to... And we want to see you get some runs in domestic cricket, or else I'm sorry, but you're not playing. Harsh reality of cricket. If you're not getting runs, you shouldn't play. And Marnus hasn't been getting runs. His last game before this was the World Test Championship where he did nothing. He didn't look bad. He just didn't get runs. And then one run in his 2 ODIs that he batted in. Today he didn't bat at all. But like... Oh, what a catch. Speaking of... That's the one good thing he does. Marnus Labuschagne. Speaking of the devil, he gets a massive catch. This is the one good thing I reckon that he's good at the moment, at least. Forgot to mention his fielding. But what a coincidence. Talking about his poor form, and bang, he gets a beautiful catch. He flies there. They're making sure that it's not, but that's his one good trait, his energy on the field. His fingers are underneath that. That should be out. It's a great catch. They better call it out. Surely that's out. There's no. If they don't. Surely. His fingers are underneath it. But yeah, his energy in the field is what makes him an elite. Oh, I reckon that's out. Yeah, his fingers are underneath it. The side angles are not going to help you, third umpire. That's out. His fingers are underneath it. Here we go. We'll see if this is out or not. This better be out. If it's not, you're going to get a rant. Because that's got to be out, surely. Fingers underneath it. Yeah. Endermolder. Great catch in the field there from Marnus. 7 for 135. Still 4 to go on the over. And Connolly gets his third. He's playing well at the moment. Richard Illingworth, good decision there from the third ump. Although, yeah, this is the one shining light of Marnus right now at the moment. And I hope he plays better with the bat. I don't think that he's bad at cricket. I think he's just in a severe patch of bad form. And I really hope that he does get better and grows from being dropped. And I still think he should be dropped from the ODI team. And work on his one day and first class abilities in domestic cricket, and hopefully he comes back bigger and stronger. It makes players better. They know what they've got to work on, and they do. So I really hope for Marnus' sake I hope he gets dropped, but hope for good reasons. Not just because I think, oh no, you're terrible, get out for good. I really just hope that he can work on his abilities in domestic cricket and come back a better cricketer. He's got the work ethic and he works hard enough to do it. In my personal opinion. As Maharaj comes in, dominated in that first ODI, but today played awful. 3 to go for us to win this game and 3 to go in this over. Another dot ball. There's a video or a short in that for you to create. Yeah. It's more of a short form. Maybe I'll do a short on the biggest, like the players who are struggling the most for Australia and what they can do to do better. Because McGurk is definitely there. Unfortunately, unlike Marnus, my opinions on McGurk is that he's just not a good cricketer, plain and simple. He hasn't done anything to deserve playing for Australia. One good year in the Big Bash and IPL doesn't mean you should be representing your country. Ended the over 20 down 7 for 135. But yeah, I just don't think McGurk. It's not like Marnus where you have to tweak a few things and be like worried about like edging it behind and all that stuff with Marnus. McGurk's just got to fix his entire game plan. Just him attacking the ball from ball one is just not good enough. I don't like Fraser McGurk at the moment. He's just not a good cricketer. I liked what I saw him do for the Unicorns, and then he just went back to his rant. Like he just went back to what he was doing when he was playing for Australia. Back to batting poorly. Like there was 1 or 2 games for the Unicorns this year that he played very smart for once. And was taking a while to get his eye in and then attacking it. That is just all he needs to do. But he just chooses, he can't resist, and it's a problem. I don't like McGurk as a cricketer. I'm sure as a person he's a lovely bloke, but as a cricketer, unfortunately, I just don't rate him. Yeah, exactly right, Spinball. That's the one thing he needs to stop doing, and if he can, he has the potential to be a better cricketer. But unfortunately, at the moment, if he doesn't look to do that, then you're not getting anywhere. Hence why he probably wasn't picked by Australia for this, because they're like, well, this is what we want you to do. If you want to play for Australia again, you need to fix this, this, and this. And that's the approach they should do with Marnus and anyone out of form for that fact. If you're consistently playing poorly, unfortunately. And McGurk, again, he's a good fielder. He's a great fielder. And I criticised Cameron Green as well for a little bit, if you remember Hopeful Dreamer. And now look at him. He's gone back. Unfortunate circumstances, obviously, with his surgery in his back. But he's worked hard and deserves to be definitely in the white ball team. I'm still not 100% convinced for red ball with batting at 3, but I think white ball, number 3, Cameron Green. Today we saw it. And number 4 for T20. I think English still should be 3 for T20. But yeah, Cameron Green improved big time. He's in some great form, especially in white ball. I don't. The West Indies tour was a difficult one to rate batters because it was a really tough time for every batter, not just us. For the West Indies, they got bowled out for 27. So it was one of those tough series where it was difficult to bat on. So I don't want to rate him based on that. But based on the white ball cricket that I've seen Cameron Green play in the last couple of games and in person as well, I think that he has the potential to be a great cricketer, and he's in some really good form. So it's exciting to see. There's an appeal here from Nathan Ellis and Josh Inglis, but the umpire says, nah, we'll call that a wide. Nah, that's a wide. I don't think he touched it. Yeah, Ellis is like, what? Nothing on that. No, that's a wide. Yeah, good call from the umpire in the end there. From a South Africa point of view, Maharaj and Brevis have been elite for the most part in this series. Maharaj struggled in this ODI, but the first one he absolutely destroyed Australia, and I thought Australia would win that game, but he single-handedly just caused a massive collapse. Yeah, it was a wide. Marvel fanatic, it looked like a wide. Yeah, I think Cameron Green, great fielder, and he can also bowl really well. That's why, for a little bit, when he's out of form with the bat, you'd keep him in the team for his bowling ability. But the reason why I say I don't know about red ball is because Bo Webster plays the same role. That's the problem. You've got to be better than the other all-rounder. And Bo Webster is in a great amount of form right now for the Australians. And he bats where Cameron Green would usually bat before Carey. There at 6. Now, I don't know if Cameron Green is capable of batting at 3. And the West Indies one is a tough one to show because it was difficult for batting. But it'll be interesting to see what he does for a few games for the Aussies in the Ashes, and if he's good enough for 3, and if not, he may have to be dropped, or Bo Webster will have to go. But I reckon they should fight for that spot and have number 3 to be Mick Sweeney. I think Mick Sweeney is a severely underrated player. Had a tough time against Boomerang, but so did everyone else. So Mick Sweeney, I'd have Kawaj. Actually, I wouldn't even have Uzi. I think Uzi should retire. Personally, I think it should be Weatherald at 1, Constas at 2, McSweeney at 3, Smith at 4, Head at 5, Webster at 6, Carey at 7, Cummins at 8, Stark at 9, Lyon at 10, Hazelwood at 11, and Boland 12th man. And Boland can easily come in for anyone. That's what I think. Here, this could be another wicket. Oh, it is. It's Marnus again. He's taken 2 catches. He didn't get a bat today, but he got 2 catches and 1 screamer, absolute screamer. And yeah, we're gonna sign this one off in a good way. It looks. As Cooper Connolly has picked up 4 wickets. Yeah, yeah, and I'm sure people don't agree with me, Dreamer, but like if you've seen Jake Weatherald in Australia A lately, he absolutely dominated. Got 180 runs for Australia A. And if you want to take domestic cricket seriously going forward, you should be rewarding those players. And Weatherald had a really good shield as well. Maharaj departs on 2. No, sorry, it's Bosch who departs on 17. But yeah, if you want to treat domestic cricket like a couple of years ago, what made me so mad was Cameron Bancroft was dominating Sheffield Shield, and they gave Green the nod over him, and that really annoyed me because of the fact that he was dominating Shield and was a specialist opener, and they instead moved Smith to opening in Green at 4. I didn't like that. So yeah, I think you should be rewarding players for strong domestic, and then the players who are out of form in the main side have to go back to domestic and earn their spot. I think that mentality will make cricketers a lot better. And that's personally the way I would go about it. But obviously I'm not a selector, so maybe it's harder than that. We'll see. We could really clean them off now. For Test cricket lover, is that what you mean with Bison? I think he probably knows his Test career is done, because you now it's not like you're fighting with Cameron Green for a spot. You're fighting with Bo Webster and Cameron Green for your spot, as that's 4 for South Africa. You're fighting both of them for your spot. So it's and yeah, he struggled over it, but he was carrying an injury. To be fair, he was carrying a very bad. I think it was back again. No, maybe I forgot what it was, but he was ruled out of Champions Trophy because he had surgery. And I don't think he'll bowl much anymore either. He hasn't bowled this series. He's more of just a solid batter now. Doesn't bowl at all. Maybe he'll bowl a couple of overs in the T20. I was listening to a podcast where they said that, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Cooper Connolly gets a fifer. That would be interesting. He's a solid young talent. Oh, jeez. The slip there, that would have been out, and that's going to race away. Adam Zampa can stop it, though, and he does. And, yeah, it goes. They get 2, yeah. 151. 1 to go in the over. Connolly has bowled nearly 5 overs and got a wicket in pretty much. Exactly right, Crocodile Rock. But I think the axe has to be swung on certain players. And I really, as I said earlier about Marnus, I really want him to be as good as possible. He is a great talent. For those years, when he's on, he is a great cricketer. I saw him at Boxing Day both times in his 2 innings, get 70 plus and save Australia. That's the type of performance I want to see from him more consistently. But unfortunately, it hasn't happened. World Test Championship, he didn't get runs, but he looked good. It's just the ODI, this series he's been disappointing, but not in the. Exactly right, Pip Pip. Well said. Both from Crocodile Rock and Pip Pip. And Docker's Lover, actually. Bancroft, tough to make a career after the sandpaper when you're a younger talent. And unfortunately, it looks like his Test career is done. He's out of form as well. When the opportunity arose with Australia A, he unfortunately didn't get the runs. Dot ball there. And Josh Inglis can also join the Test team. He'll be in the squad, I think, because of just in case Carey gets injured. But he can also bat and can play Test cricket. You saw what he did in Sri Lanka. He got a century off his first Test. So, again, extremely capable of getting runs. Yeah. But let's hope that they don't beat me to media. Pip. Let's hope I beat all those guys. um. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. And same with other like. Unfortunately, obviously, the passing was terrible and all that. But Philip Hughes would have been one great cricketer for Australia. He would have been an amazing cricketer. And it's so sad. It's so sad what happened. It's a tragedy. He would have been one hell of a cricketer. And same with Will Prikoski for Victoria. If he wasn't getting concussed so much, he had to retire due to concussion. Again, played one test for Australia and got a half century. One hell of a cricketer. He could have been if circumstances went his way. He was so unlucky. It's so unfortunate. It's another video idea I could do. Potential cricketers, cricketers who could have been potentially great. Goes to Marsh for a dot. One to go in the over. Zampa. It's a tough gig to represent your country. There are so many good cricketers across the country, and you've got to be part of the best 11. You got to be part of the 11 best cricketers in the country to get into the team, and that's the tough reality of sport, and it's really what made Australia so good at cricket, because we've won 6 World Cups because of the fact that, yeah, if you want to play for your country, you've got to be part of the best players. And you've got to give them leeway. So you can't just go, oh, we're going to drop you because you had one terrible game. No. Geez, close. Connolly looking to get his 5th wicket, get a fifer. But yeah, you just want to be, you don't want to go, oh, look, you've played one bad game. We're going to drop you, get better. It's got to be, you've got to give him some chances. Sam Constas, for an example, I don't want to drop him. 19-year-old kid, give him the Ashes, and that can determine, because obviously West Indies was a tough track to bat at, and yeah, they probably expected Sri Lanka to be harder than what it was, and probably would have batted Constas there if they knew. But yeah, Marnus he's been out of form for some time. It's not just a one-off game, for an example. Same with McGurk. It's not a one-off game. So that's when you've got to have that tough discussion with the player. And obviously, I'll never be a selector, so I'll never be in George Bailey's shoes. But it would be tough to have the chat, because you think it's not because you're terrible. It's because you need to work on some stuff, and it must be a really tough chat to have, and a hard one to talk about. But that's just the tough reality of sport. That's, I guess, what makes teams so good. You got to have the best to be the best. That's just how it goes. Connolly. Oh, another wicket. Cooper Connolly gets a fifer. Wow. He's so good with the ball. He's done it in so many times. One more wicket. Who said it will be half an hour off? Crick Lover. Yeah, he'll be about half an hour off, unless they can get a quick wicket. He said over by 8 o'clock, so currently he's 21 minutes over. Yeah, there was another wicket. Cooper Connolly. This stream's been good in the end. I thought it would be boring, but I've had a good chat about players and potential. It's been a good discussion today. So thank you everyone who's joined, because this stream could be over very soon at the way it's going. Cooper Connolly, another milestone for just an absolute terrific day. For Australian cricket. Mitch Marsh, Travis Head, Cameron Green and Cooper Connolly all getting major achievements for all four of them. It's been a hell of a day to be an Australian fan. Unfortunately, the series is not going to be won by us, but wow. What a good day to be an Aussie cricket fan. Even though South Africa arrested a couple of players, just the way that we went about it today, it's good. Because this is a transition phase for our ODI side. It's not like our T20 and Test side. I think this is a transition period. Obviously, Warner retiring, Smith retiring, Maxwell retiring. It's going to be tough. But I'd rather be rubbish now and ready to go for the World Cup in 2 years' time. Hopefully, we're a lot stronger then and we're more developed and ready to go. So this is what I want to see. Give the young kids a chance to play like Cooper Connolly. Give him some more opportunities. And, yeah, it's been a tough series for people like Aaron Hardy, and same with the T20, obviously, that over, he went for 30, I think it was. But, yeah, again, he's another one. Mitch Owen should have played this series. Unfortunately, he got some late concussion in that head knock that he got in the second T20 in Darwin. It really affected him clearly. And Matt Short would have played as well. I'm not saying that he's younger. He's on the older side, but he's injured, unfortunately, as well. So, yeah, a couple of major outs with the batting, as well as obviously Cummins and Stark. But there's a reason why we didn't pick them. And I think George Bailey is like a little bit concerned about a possible injury going into the Ashes. I think the reason they bowled Hazelwood is because he needs to get more used to that longer format again. Because obviously he, unfortunately lately, in his career, he's been breaking down and getting injuries, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, they just want to make sure that he's got the capability to bowl out, so he can bowl a day and all that in Test cricket. So I think it's a good decision. They rested him today, which, yeah, you don't want to over bowl him. And, yeah, he played the 3 T20s. He's played 5 games total up north, 3 T20s and 2 ODIs. Zampa to Mahaka, who's also... Mahaka, I forgot to mention him. He's had a good tour for South Africa, especially the T20s. He was so good outside the power play for South Africa, and he was a danger for Australia during that time. I've heard some people say Tim David for the ODI team. I don't think so. Good luck making that man field for over 20 overs. He doesn't have the build for it. He is a very muscly man, and yeah, Maxie said something in an interview actually. He said, yeah, I'd love him to be in the Test or ODI squad, but good luck making that man field for over 20 overs. But yeah, he's making a lot of money. I like the way that he goes about it as well. He's in a great form. He's an elite cricketer as well, and an elite bloke. I met him. And I've met Adam Zampa as well. I've met most of these players here. Oh, there you go. There's the game. Travis Head gets a beautiful catch. And it's all done here in Mackay at the Great Barrier Reef Arena. Australia absolutely dominate the third and final one-day international, and they win this game by a lot. Now, it's 8:26. You were 4 minutes off, Crick Lover, when you said that spin bowl was 26 minutes off. You were 4 minutes off when you said it would be about half an hour. So you got that one right pretty much, Crick Lover, and good prediction there from spin bowl. But Australia absolutely dominate and win by 276 runs in a day that has just been history for this country. Cameron Green, second fastest Cameron Green, second fastest one-day international century in Australian cricket. Mitch Marsh and Travis Head, highest opening partnership against South Africa in one-day international for Australia. Cooper Connolly gets a fifer. Cameron Green obviously gets a century. Mitch Marsh gets another century. Travis Head, 142 runs. It's just been one hell of a day for Australian cricket. And today, although we didn't win the series, it's a good look. It's good. We didn't go down without a fight. And I like that. I like that we didn't go down without a fight. Obviously, the series will be won by South Africa, and I congratulate them for successfully winning that series. They absolutely deserve it. Those first two ODIs, they were unstoppable. But it's good to see that we put up a fight where we're not going to just put our heads down and get clean swept. We are going to fight, and we are going to win this last game and make the fans happy. So respect to the Australian cricket team, and a great way to end a disappointing series in the end. So congratulations to South Africa, and congratulations to Bavuma, Aidan Markram and co on successfully winning that one-day international series. But I'm very happy with what I saw in this ODI today. Really happy. Really proud. So yeah, disappointing that we didn't get it done today. Didn't get the series done. But it's really good that we got the job done today in particular, and the way that we went about it. 142 runs off 103 for Travis Head. 118 not out for Cameron Green off 55. 100 off 106 for Mitch Marsh. And let's not forget Alex Carey got 50 not out off 37. And with the ball, it was Cooper Connolly 5 for 22. Sean Abbott 2 for 27. Xavier Bartlett 2 for 45. And Adam Zampa 1 for 31. So a great day to be an Aussie, and a great day to be a fan of the Australian cricket team. Obviously not good enough to win the series in the end, but congratulations to South Africa for that. But one hell of a fight from today, and hopefully this is the start of a brighter future for the Australian one-day international team. Obviously we are still the World Cup champions, but this is a little transition phase. And hopefully we can put up a good fight and possibly beat India in the one-day internationals, which will be an even tougher challenge. I think they're going to be a really tough team to beat. A couple of players still unsure if we're going to see them in an ICC event again. Your Virat Kohlis, your Rohit Sharmas. So it'll be interesting to see the way that we go about it. We should have Cummins and Stark back in for that, and a couple of other players. We should be stronger, and it will be one hell of a series there as well. So, yeah, good. Disappointing series in the end for us. I would have hoped that we would have won, but not good enough in the end for that one. But one hell of a fight today from the Australians. One hell of a fight. That's all I can describe my thoughts today. I'm proud to be an Australian. Despite losing the series, I'm proud to be an Australian fan, and one hell of a win today. Gutsy effort from the lads, and it's great to see us win. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So yeah, big summer of cricket ahead. Obviously, we've got India for a white ball tour. We go to New Zealand first. So in early October, we head to New Zealand for 3 T20 internationals against the Kiwis for World Cup preparations. Then we head off back to Australia to play India in 3 ODIs at the Adelaide Oval, Optus Stadium, and I believe the SCG. And then 5 T20 internationals against India. That will be one hell of a series. 2 of the best T20 sides in the world, in my opinion. For Indian fans, I've been talking to some of them, and they're like, screw the Asia Cup. We'll probably win that. Our biggest task will be against Australia. That's what they've been saying to me. So that will be a warm-up game for the World Cup, possibly the World Cup final, the T20 World Cup final there. So that will be a great series, 5 T20s. And then the major part and the best part of the summer will be the Ashes. Obviously, big series, biggest series, in my opinion, in cricket. We play the Poms, and hopefully we smash them 5-0. And as well as a little bit of fun as well, we've got the Big Bash League there as well. It's going to be a great summer of cricket, and I'm really excited. Not sure when the next stream will be. Maybe a CPL game in the Caribbean Premier League. I'll have to keep my eye out. I haven't really been watching any of it or keeping track of any of it so far. But now that Australia is done, I'll probably put my focus towards the Guyana Amazon Warriors and what they're doing, and a couple of other stuff as well on the cricket scene. I'll keep an eye on the Asia Cup. I don't know if I'll watch the Asia Cup because of the time of night. I saw it was like 12 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that again. I did it with the IPL. Am I really willing to give up sleep again like that? I thought that was once a year. So I don't know if I'll be doing that, but I'll keep an eye on the scores. Maybe one stream, India-Pakistan. I'll probably stream that one, if anything. But yeah, one hell of a win today from the Aussies. That will do the stream. Unfortunately, not good enough in the series in the end, but what a great win today. What a gutsy win today from the Australians. Mitch Marsh. Yeah, so Mitch Marsh, Travis Head, Cameron Green, all hit centuries. That's history. Only time ever for Australia that... So let's talk about the records before we wrap up. The record's broken today. So that was the second highest Australia ODI score in Australia, I believe. That was the second fastest century from a cricketer, which was Cameron Green, in an ODI for Australia. Travis Head hit 142 runs, and Mitch Marsh hit 100 runs, as well as the highest opening partnership against South Africa for Australia ever. And obviously Cooper Connolly gets 5 wickets as well. So yeah, what a game today, and I'm just so proud. I'm so proud, despite that disappointing first 2 games, that we were able to go out there and put up a fight. So unfortunately, didn't get the series done, but great win today. Travis Head, player of the match, 142 not out. Ridiculous, just ridiculous. And I'll probably go back and watch the replay of his innings, to be honest with you, because what a knock. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Obviously didn't get the series done, but great win today. Proud to be an Aussie, and hopefully you guys agree with that. There'll be a video on this ODI series out shortly. I'll be working on that for the next couple of days, and hopefully we get that one out soon. So anyway, until the next one, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Thank you. See ya. Up the Aussies, by the way. Up the Aussies, up the Aussies, up the Aussies! See ya.